If you use ChatGPT to write social posts, Canva to create the graphics, and another tool to schedule everything, you may be paying for and managing more software than you need. HighLevel now puts those jobs closer together inside one platform. I've already used it to create a full week of social content from one prompt. Now I want to answer the question that actually matters. Can HighLevel replace those separate tools well enough to justify paying for it? You can test this yourself using the 30-day HighLevel Bootcamp trial linked below. That is my affiliate link, so I may earn a commission if you later keep the platform at no extra cost to you. Use the trial to compare HighLevel against the tools you already use for writing, graphics, and scheduling. I'm going to compare 3 parts of the workflow: writing the content, creating the graphics, and scheduling the posts. For each one, I will show you where HighLevel works, where it falls short, and whether the separate tool is still needed. This is the result I created inside HighLevel. It produced a week of social posts with captions, hashtags, visuals, and a booking link. The posts were then prepared inside the social planner. So the basic workflow works. The real question is how much of the other software it can replace. Let us start with ChatGPT. For routine social content, HighLevel can handle much of the same first draft work. I created the prompt in ChatGPT, then pasted it into HighLevel to build and schedule the content. It can generate ideas, write captions, suggest hashtags, and create different types of posts. In this example, it produced educational, promotional, and trust-building content rather than repeating the same sales message every day. That is useful. But this caption was still too generic. I changed the opening to focus on the customer's actual problem and made the call to action clearer. The edit was quicker than writing the post from scratch. For basic social captions, HighLevel may reduce how often you need ChatGPT. For longer content, deeper research, or more controlled writing, ChatGPT still gives you more flexibility. HighLevel can reduce the need for ChatGPT if you mainly use it for routine social captions and post ideas. But it does not completely replace a dedicated writing tool. For longer content, deeper research, or more controlled writing, ChatGPT still gives you more flexibility. Next is Canva. HighLevel can create basic graphics and simple social visuals. For service posts, tips, promotions, and straightforward calls to action, some of the results are usable. The advantage is speed. The visual stays beside the caption and scheduler, instead of being created somewhere else and moved across manually. But Canva still gives you much more control over layouts, fonts, spacing, templates, and branding. The quality of the graphics depends heavily on the prompt. A vague prompt will usually produce a more generic result. But when you give HighLevel clear instructions about the business, audience, colors, style, message, and purpose of the post, it can create strong social media graphics. You should still check the wording, business details, and branding before publishing, just as you would with any AI-generated design. For regular social media content, HighLevel may reduce how often you need Canva. Canva still gives you more hands-on control when you want to adjust every part of the design manually. The social scheduler is where HighLevel has the strongest case. The captions, graphics, and booking link are already inside the platform. Once I checked the posts, I selected the dates, reviewed the previews, and placed them into the social planner. Then I confirmed that they appeared on the calendar. That removes the need to download every image, organize the files, open another scheduler, and upload everything again. But you still need to check whether HighLevel supports the exact social platforms, post formats, and approval features your business uses. A specialist scheduler may offer more advanced reporting, collaboration, or platform-specific controls. For straightforward publishing on the platforms and formats it supports, HighLevel may be able to replace your separate scheduler. Here is the full comparison. With separate tools, you write the content, create the graphics, download the files, organize them, open the scheduler and upload everything again. Inside HighLevel, most of that becomes create, check, schedule. You still need to review the output, but there is less movement between platforms. This does not automatically mean HighLevel will save you money. ChatGPT, Canva, and social schedulers all have different free and paid plans. HighLevel Starter is a larger monthly commitment because it includes much more than social content. So paying for HighLevel only to replace a low-cost scheduler would not make much sense. The comparison becomes stronger if you also need contact management, bookings, pipelines, messages, and automated follow-up. You may still keep ChatGPT for deeper writing. You may still keep Canva for detailed design. The clearest social media saving may come from removing a separate scheduler and reducing the admin between all three tools. You should also check the AI pricing attached to your HighLevel account. Depending on your plan and how much AI content or image generation you use, there may be additional usage charges. So can HighLevel replace ChatGPT, Canva, and your social media scheduler? For many businesses, it can replace a large part of that workflow. With a strong prompt, it can create the written content, produce strong social graphics, and prepare the posts for scheduling inside the same platform. ChatGPT still gives you more flexibility for deeper writing and research. Canva still gives you more precise manual design control. But HighLevel's real advantage is that the content does not stop at the post. It can connect the post to a booking link, contact record, conversation, and follow up inside the same system. That is where HighLevel becomes more than a content tool. If you only need the occasional caption or graphic, separate tools may be enough. But if you want content, scheduling, bookings, and follow-up working together, HighLevel is the stronger business system. If that sounds like the workflow your business needs, I'll leave my 30-day HighLevel Bootcamp affiliate link below. Use the trial to build 5 real posts, connect your booking link, and test the full process for yourself. The bootcamp will help you get started without wasting the trial clicking through random features. The link is in the description.